Hey YouTube, welcome back. This is Ricky with Shoemonstertech, and today we're taking a peek at the CRKT Trask. This has the Deadbolt lock on this one here. Before we get in the nitty gritties and all the goodies, you guys go ahead and check out these coins I have on this table. Now, you guys already know how much I like LittleFitDevil Productions. He makes these coins here, and also just got this in. This is the money clip. Yes, very nice, right? This one here I believe is brass, so very, very, very sweet. Look at the attention to detail on this guy here. Very, very, very sweet. If you guys can take a peek at that background, just very, very nice work, detailed, all around money clip here. You can find him on Instagram. I'll leave his links down in the descriptions. LittleFitDevil Productions. Also, we have these guys here, which is two different companies here, and basically LittleFitDevil Productions sent me these three things in the mail this past, oh geez, yeah, was it this week? Yeah, it was actually a couple days ago. And so very, very nice of them to hook me up with these guys here. This one is pretty sweet. This one here was made by Captain Harley Creations. Again, I'll leave the links down in the descriptions. You can find them on Instagram. So yes, very, very nice. Again, detailed work. You can see just how detailed that is. Just very, very nice. Because I'm free and you can't change me, right? So very, very cool. That's Captain Harley Creations there. And then we have this guy here. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Marienstrom Creations. So I'll leave this link. I'll leave his links down in the descriptions as well. But another outstanding coin for you guys to check out here. Again, you can find this guy on Instagram. I'll leave the links down below. So yep, take a peek at that. Very, very, very nice work. And this one here is a brass piece as well. So yeah, very, very cool. Look at the background on that. Just, I mean, all the detail. I mean, little lines on the hat there. Just very, very nice. That's a mighty good looking beard too. Right? So there you guys go. Check them out. I'll leave the links down in the descriptions. Very, very cool people indeed. All right, well, let's get into the specs on the CRKT Trask, right? I didn't mean to hold you guys up, but I felt like I really wanted to show you guys those coins and that money clip. It's very, very cool EDC stuff there. So we'll start off with the overall length. It's 7.75 inches. We have a blade length of 3.33 inches. Blade thickness is 0.13 inches. We do have D2 steel on this guy here. In the blade style, it is drop point. We do have a hollow grind blade. So yeah, if we can take a peek at that, you can see that hollow grind. And we have a satin finish with a plain edge. The handle is going to be 4.43 inches. Handle thickness is going to be 6.625 inches. We have the GRN black handle material, and the frame liner is going to be stainless steel. The weight on this guy is 4.40 ounces. So yeah, it's above that lightweight carry threshold at 3.0 ounce threshold there, right? This is a right hand user. Pocket clip on this guy here, it is going to be tip up. We do have a deep carry, pretty much a deep carry. It's very, very close. You can have just a little bit sticking up there. So yeah, I guess technically it's not a deep carry, right? Thumb hole is going to be the way you deploy it. So yes, you can spidey flick it, and you can slow roll this knife with ease actually. And the lock type on here is that deadbolt lock. So once it's deployed, you just got to press this button in and let it close, right? Yeah, so this is meant for an everyday carry, and this knife was made in China. So there you go. There's all the specs, right? Very, very cool. Let's do some size comparisons, guys. Let's compare it to the CRKT Pilar 3. Here you go. Very similar in style, right? Of course, this is more of a full-size knife than your Pilar 3. Let's compare it to your Benchmade 940. There you go. Yeah, so very, very close. It's almost spot on as far as length goes. Obviously, your Benchmade 940 is going to be a more slimmer of a carry, right? Let's compare it real quick to the Para 3. So yeah, definitely larger than your Para 3. Oop, got some cat hair in there. Sorry guys. So yeah, your Para 3, it is definitely smaller of a knife as far as length goes. Blade side and on your handle side there. So let's grab the Sharpie, give you guys a good comparison there, because everybody knows the size of a Sharpie, right? Yeah. All right, and let's compare it with it closed. And yeah, so you get a better idea of the size of this knife. So that's that. What are my thoughts on this knife, guys? Well, first, let's bring up the MSRP is $135 for this knife. And I found it online for $99.99. I'll leave the links down in the description. So $100, right? Well, we do have D2 steel on there. The blade does look pretty damn sweet. Very, very shiny, right? You guys can see all the reflections of my lights coming down on it. That came razor sharp out of the box. Very nice. As far as comfort goes, very, very comfortable in hand, though I wish they would have added some jimping on the back here, but they do have it ramped up, so you can choke up on it. You do have that forward finger choil, so yeah, you can get right up on that knife. I'm not feeling any hot spots whatsoever. The clip does go up just a little bit, but I don't really notice it, guys. I mean, maybe if you've got smaller hands or bigger hands, maybe you'll be able to notice it, but I don't feel it at all. So that's a good thing, right? Yeah, we don't have any recessed screws on this one, guys. They kind of bubble up there, so they might snag on your pockets when you throw this in your pockets using that pocket clip. As far as the action goes on this, well, it's not the best, especially for $100. I mean, I can slow roll it just fine, no issues. I can spidey flick it, okay. No issues there, really. I think the biggest issue for me, and it's really this lock. I'm not a big fan of it. That's my opinion. A lot of you guys out there might like it, but you know, it's just something I would not. I wouldn't buy this knife just because of that lock. But that's my opinion. Like I said, it just doesn't feel natural. And yeah, I could mess with a detent on this, which is this little guy here. Very, very, very small screw there. So you're gonna have to have a very, very small bit to get to it. That's gonna have to be a you know, kind of a con for me. But yeah, so it doesn't really drop shut. I mean, you can make it drop shut, but then it's gonna really whack your blade out of place on this one here. So it came out of the box not centered at all. It's not touching, but it's definitely leaning towards that backside. So I'm not sure what that's about there. Let's go back to the handle real quick. The material, this GRN material. Yeah, you guys can hear it. It feels you know, it sounds maybe like a cheaper. I mean, that's just the way GRN sounds. I mean, a lot of knife companies out there use it. It's a good lightweight. You know, it's grippy, definitely grippy for sure. Even if your hands are wet, if you're using this knife in the rain, this knife's definitely not going to be falling out. Though it's definitely slacking some jimping on this knife. There's no jimping whatsoever, and I'm kind of confused why. This type of knife here, yeah, it's an everyday carry, but it's a meaty knife, you know. I'd expect some jimping on it. So that's just me, guys. Design goes, I like the design of the knife. Build quality, I'm not really that impressed with it on this one here. Like, compare it to the Pilar 3, which they did an awesome job on this knife. You just have a frame lock on this knife versus the Deadbolt on this. But let's talk about price point again. So you can get this one, the CRKT Pilar 3, for what, $50, $60 at the most. I can't remember what I got it for. This one here is $100. You have the same type of steel, D2 steel. Yes, it's a bigger knife, but honestly, guys, I would recommend this any day over this guy here. Plus, you're gonna save some money, right? So that's my thoughts. If it's me, I wouldn't recommend this knife. But if you're a fan of the Deadbolt lock, if you like that little push button there, you know, and you want to tweak out your detent a little bit, you know, this knife might be for you. But for me, definitely not. I just don't see spending $100 on a knife like this, guys. But that's just me. So you can, you know, what do you guys think? What do you guys think about the Deadbolt on this, the locking mechanism? Have you guys used one before? Let me know down in the comments. Would love to hear how you guys feel about that locking style there. And yeah, so that's it for today, guys. Feel free to subscribe if you guys like what you see, and for you guys that have subscribed, you guys are awesome. I really appreciate you. And of course, smash that like button. And yeah, today's May 4th, I believe, so May the 4th be with you, right? All right, guys, you guys have a good day. All right, bye.